Hello everybody, Study1 here. In today's video, we are going to talk about another fighting game concept for NetherRealm Studios. There is another Marvel idea I just came up with, and I thought of something. And if NetherRealm Studios is making a Marvel game, another Marvel concept I thought of is, what if they're doing a Avengers versus X-Men type fighting game. And if you ever know, there is a comic book or graphic novel. I actually have it in a graphic novel-like style. The book is like this thick, but it is the X-Men versus the Avengers, and there is a pretty cool story concept with it. But there is a couple of story concepts I think they could do with the X-Men versus the Avengers kind of like concept. You can do the Dark Phoenix story concept with Cyclops and stuff. You can do a deal with that. You can do that's just one story I think of right now. I'm gonna have to kind of sit here and think a little bit about some other ones, but you definitely the Dark Phoenix story would be pretty interesting for the X-Men versus the Avengers, because the Dark Phoenix is supposed to be an entity, I think is what they call that kind of like possesses some of these characters, because the first one it went after was Jean Grey. And like Grey made her like powerful. Like she disintegrated. Like her character, she was pretty powerful with it. And then it went after Cyclops, and Cyclops was like, I think when he ended up with it, becoming the Dark Phoenix and stuff, he was kind of like he ended up becoming kind of like a Thanos, tyrant just a little bit, because, he was wanting to wipe out all the Avengers, like left and right, and it was just such an interesting concept. So anyways, I'm going to read off the roster of the characters of the Avengers and X-Men characters, okay? I do have a concept for another DC comic one that I'll read from the next video that I came up with an idea on. Alright, here we go. This is the Avengers one. We got Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, Hawkeye, Black Widow, Spider-Man, Falcon, War Machine, Winter Soldier, Ant-Man, Wasp, Vision, Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel, She-Hulk, Star-Lord, Gamora, Drax, Elektra, Daredevil, Spider-Woman, Black Bolt, Iron Fist, and Black Panther. Okay, there's 26 characters on that part there. For X-Men, we've got Wolverine, Cyclops, Storm, Rogue, Beast, Kitty Pryde, Jubilee, Colossus, Nightcrawler, Iceman, Bishop, Warpath, Psylocke, Archangel, Blink, Polaris, Quicksilver, Magneto, Mystique, Juggernaut, Omega Red, Apocalypse, Sabretooth, Blob, and Cable. Another good story concept that would be kind of cool. I think it'd be kind of interesting if we had, a good story run with like an Apocalypse and stuff, like and thing. Like, it'd be very cool if Apocalypse teamed up with somebody like Thanos or something and started this big old gigantic war between the Avengers and then these X-Men characters, and then it kind of comes down to where Thanos and Apocalypse will fight each other. So it's kind of interesting how that would go. Okay. Got some more characters here. There's a total of 46 Avenger characters and 46 X-Men characters, so there's even of both and stuff. So we got, here are the next characters I threw on here. I threw in characters on the Avengers, so I threw in characters like Captain Britain, Union Jack, Groot, Rocket, Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, Human Torch, The Thing, Scarlet Witch, Moon Knight, Thanos, Doctor Doom, Ultron, Venom, Loki, Taskmaster, Red Hulk, Abomination, Doc Ock, and Baron Zemo. So they got some villains in there too. And another cool concept I think would be pretty cool. It would be pretty interesting for Baron Zemo to be one of the villains in this game too. Because, you know, Baron Zemo is one of those types of villains. He's like a mastermind. He has a really great, brilliant mind to turn the tables against you. Like, make you look like, okay, you're the bad guy here, not me. And, you know, he did that with the Civil War. He was kind of the reason why the Avengers fought each other throughout the movie and stuff. So I can definitely see Baron Zemo being a villain concept for this set and having this, you know, X-Men Avengers fight each other and stuff. I can definitely see Baron Zemo being a part of that as a story concept. And I have Scarlet Witch and stuff on the Avengers. The reason I have her on there is because I can see Scarlet Witch kind of being the bad guy on this too. And her wiping out the X-Men, which she has done in the comics by just saying the one word, no more mutants. And I could definitely see her, you know, being kind of the bad guy on that one as well. Would be an interesting story as well. But Thanos and Apocalypse would be an interesting concept. I can see Doctor Doom and Magneto doing a story concept of something, especially Doctor Doom, because Doctor Doom is he's that one villain that's like, how do I get? He's that one villain that's like, how do I get rid of the X-Men and the Avengers? Like, Ultron. I can see Ultron having a concept starting in here between him and Apocalypse. Both of them will be really interesting. I have Loki here. I don't see him doing too much except just being in the game. Just Taskmaster, Red Hulk, Abomination, Doc Ock. But yeah, that's what I got. Okay, and now for X-Men, I'll read the last ones of these. I have Banshee, Havoc, Namor, Dazzler, Emma Frost, Pyro, Sunfire, Silver Samurai, Hope Summers, Mr. Sinister, Deadpool, Domino, Armor, Toad, Mastermind, Shadowcat, Jean Grey, Magic, Phantomix, however you pronounce that X-Men character, and then Shatterstar. The thing with I can definitely see a story plot. You know, I can definitely see Mastermind, Mr. Sinister, being a villain of this story concept as well, because Mr. Sinister is an interesting character as well. Mastermind. I think I could see Mastermind and Mr. Sinister kind of starting something, because Mastermind, he has the ability to control people's minds, so I can see him kind of plotting something to where, you know, he can have it set up to where the Avengers are the bad guys, and make it to where the X-Men are to do what they're supposed to do. But at the same time, what they're doing is wrong, and the Avengers are trying to explain that to them, but they don't think they're doing wrong with it. So, I do have a DLC get list. I only have one. And that's just because not really sure how this would go if NetherRealm Studios decided to do an Avengers versus X-Men concept. But I have Ghost Rider, Punisher, Blade, Blackheart, another villain, Dormammu, and then Hela. I could see Hela and Dormammu and Blackheart kind of doing concepts in here of something, because the thing with Hela, and which is a Thor villain, she's like a God of War type character. Like, I can see her bringing war to your front door like type concept. So I can definitely see her starting something. I can definitely see her story concepts on this. That's about it on that one. I'm not really sure what else to add here. Like I said, this isn't really a concept that's actually happening, but it's like, we got a Marvel, the NetherRealm Studios doing a Marvel game, so it's like, or either a Marvel game, Marvel vs. DC, something to do with Marvel. And this was another concept I thought about. Avengers vs. X-Men would be an interesting story to do as well. And then, there's also another concept, that they can do. They can definitely do a Marvel's Civil War fighting game with the X-Men, with all the Avengers and things like that. And then there's also they can definitely do an Infinity War like story fighting game concept as well. That'd be pretty awesome. And then have Thanos, be the big bad guy of that game, the main villain. I think that'd be a really interesting, concept. So, but anyway, guys, I think that's all for today's video on this. Like I said, I do have a concept for another Justice, a DC fighting game. I'll definitely do that. I'll do that one for my next video tomorrow. It's just another idea I thought of, and two, I feel like after the Injustice franchise is done, I don't think they're going to stop there. I think they'll probably do another DC like fighting game, because I doubt everyone. I think everyone's going to want to fight a DC fighting game where Superman's not the bad guy. I think they're going to want a concept where he's the good guy, and then I think everyone kind of wants a fighting game like that and stuff. So I'm gonna do a concept of that tomorrow. But anyways, if you all like this video, what would you guys think of an X-Men, of Avengers versus X-Men like fighting game from NetherRealm Studios? I think this would be an interesting story. Like I said, I think the Dark Phoenix story would be pretty good with this. Maybe Thanos and Apocalypse can do something. I could see Baron Zemo and Doctor Doom, Doctor Doom and Magneto doing something here. Baron Zemo could be a villain in this, and the reason why I say a villain is because, like I said, he is that one dude that could, he's that one character that has the idea of starting a war with you. Like, he has this thing where he can start it, like, he can turn the tables on you. He can make you look like the bad guy. That's why I think Baron Zemo will be a pretty interesting story concept for an Avengers with X-Men game. So, like I said, post a comment section below. If you like this video, hit the like button, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button as always. I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.